Why do women argue about hitting the wall? So I was talking with this girl, and of course it's online. Of course, they always come with hate. They always come with rebuttals. They always come with it. They try to outthink you. They try to like get your goat. No, this isn't. No, 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 no. Right? And they're good at it. I'll give them that. A lot of times they're good at it. But so I'm arguing with this girl online about the wall, about hitting the wall, right? And I'm telling her it's science. It's science. Women lose hormones after about age 35, and by the time they hit age 40, they're sort of, entering into menopause phase. What this means is all their sex hormones, all the things that make them so beautiful, etc., when they're young, dry up. That's why women hit the wall. Some women hit it quicker. Some women can last for a little while longer. Basically, it means you lose your looks. That's what hitting the wall means, right? And women know this. Believe you me, women know this. Because their looks is their only power. Their looks is their currency. Their looks and sex is what they use to hold power over men. That's all they have at the end of the day. So I'm arguing with this girl online, right? And she's trying to tell me that no, all you got to do is take good care of yourself. And it's like, yeah, that helps. It helps if you take good care of yourself. But the facts are facts. Men can breed until we're 70 or more in some cases. Does that mean that we look like we're 20 until we're 70? No. But we have, you know, our hormones are different than women's hormones. It's funny how nature sort of compensates, right? Women are gorgeous between 20 and 30, but after 30, they rapidly decline. Sometimes they don't even reach 30. I've known girls who hit the wall at 25 if they really don't take care of themselves. You can't trick your hormones, right? But my question isn't the science behind it. My question is why, and this is not the only argument I've ever had about this subject. I mean, I've argued a lot about this subject, women hitting the wall, and women vehemently have a problem with it. They hate the wall. Women that I've ran into, they hate it and they want to argue against it. No, all we got to do is take care of ourselves. It's like, yeah, but how many, maybe, but how many women out there are actually taking that good care of themselves? How many women do you see actually survive the wall? Not many, man. I would say under 5%. Most women, by the time they hit 45, that's it. Their career's over. They're done. 45 is max. 40, 40 most are done. 35, a lot are done. 30, it's like, okay, you're getting into that. You're losing it. You're losing it by 30. And no one knows this better than women. No one knows this better than women, believe me. They know they've only got a little bit of time. They know that. That's part of why they're so adamant to find a high value male. That's part of why they're so, particularly after 25. Before 25, they got a lot of time. Before 25, they're like, yeah, I got 10 years. Before 25, if they're even smart enough to know. Before 25, they just fuck around. It's just it's anybody and everybody. Find out what they like. Try all the dick, right? After 25, that biological clock starts ticking, tick tock, and they can sense it, they can feel it, and they're like, ah, shit. Because most of them don't work out. Most of them don't eat right. And they have, I'll give them this, women have natural beauty. I believe that's what nature has given to women. They have a natural attractiveness to them. They have natural vibrancy. There's something there, which is what we all seek. Men are attracted to the female figure. We're attracted to the female essence. And there's something that is pure. I hate to use the word pure, but there's something that is essential there. There's an essence there. And it's not just sexual. There's something that is attractive there. And it has to do with mating and biology, etc. Right? But that essence and that attractiveness, it has limits, right? So why do they argue? Because they know that there's limits. They know it. And they'll try to fight it. And why do they try to fight it? They try to fight it because they know that's what they have. Two reasons, actually. There's two reasons why women try to fight the wall. And they try to fight the wall argument, particularly men speaking the truth about the wall. Two reasons. The first reason is they know it's true. That's the first reason. The second reason is they don't want other people to know it's true. And there's a hidden agenda behind that. And the agenda is simply that, first of all, they know that that's what they have over men, is sexuality. They know that they have that over men. They know that they have more power in the sexual market, first of all. And they want to keep that power. The wall is a threat to that power. This is why women hate the wall. They hate talking about the wall. They hate anybody. They hate it like poison. They hate the wall like vampires hate crucifixes or hate the light, whatever, right? First of all, okay? Second of all, women don't like the wall because of guilt. They have guilt. Why would a woman care about the wall? Because she has guilt. She knows that she's done dirt. She knows that she's got karma coming. It's karma. That's what it, as essence, that's what it basically is. There's two things. First of all, there's the fear of losing the power. Because that's all they got, is the power. They're not more intelligent than men. They're not more physically dominant than men. They're not more ambitious than men. They don't have our work ethic. They don't have our creativity. They don't have our analytical, rational minds. They're emotionally driven. They know this. They know this better than anyone, which is why the whole feminist thing is a farce. Okay? They know they can't compete with men. So there's that, but it's also guilt because they know karma's coming. They know karma's coming. They know when they hit 40, the fun's over. They know when they hit 45, the fun's over. Now, I'll give a little bit of a caveat here. There are good women out there. I hate to say it because so many of my listeners probably are red-pilled and they're like, no, all women, all female nature. There are good women. They're just rare. They're just rare. There's women out there who are sweet, nice, kind, loving women who want to get married, who want to have kids, who want to do the right thing, who don't question their femininity. That's probably not even a word. Fucking hell. Who don't question that. They want to raise kids. They're not duplicitous. They're not shady. It's rare these days. These days it's rare because sex is such a big thing and you gotta be a shady liar to be like that because women just can't be transparent. They can't just be like, hey, yeah, I like to have sex. They can't be like that because they know that when they do that, they lower their sexual market or they lower their marriage market value. They know when they admit to being a slut, they lower their relationship market value. So they can't do that. They gotta lie. They gotta be duplicitous. Okay? I've said that a million times. If a woman just admits to being a slut, if she just admits to liking sex, it's rare, but I've seen it. You know? But I will say this. I've never met a woman who is into sex, who likes sex, who's, you know, entrenched in sex, who's a slut, who goes, I've never met one that's not jaded. I've never met one that doesn't have an attitude about her. I've never met one that's not messed up, because you have to be. If you're a female, you have to be messed up. The reason why you have to be is because they're emotionally connected to sex. They can't have sex unless they're emotionally attracted to a man. And to put yourself through different sexual partners when you're emotionally based, when you're emotionally attached to sex, you have to disconnect. There's something that has to be disconnected there. And that's that loyalty, that's that honesty, all those characteristics, all those wholesome traits that could have been are gone when she has multiple partners. So they hate that because they know karma's coming, because they've been doing dirt. They've been lying to everyone. They haven't been honest. And they know that they probably won't find love. And this is why so many women settle just for a steady dude who has a good job, who has his finances in order, because that's safe. Right? Because what have they been chasing for 5-10 years? The bad boy, the volatile guy, toxic guys. There are toxic guys out there, sorry to say. And guess what most of those guys have in common? They're not financially stable. Because a financially stable guy almost has to have a decent character. He has to be at least regular. He has to be at least consistent in a job. And a lot of guys aren't. A lot of guys jump from job to job. A lot of guys are in debt, credit card debt. A lot of guys kind of just fly by night, bad boy this, bad boy that, for a lot of years. Sometimes it takes us a lot of years to get our shit together. But women want that for some reason. They want the bad boy, right? I'm not mad at women wanting the bad boy. I'm not mad at those bad boys not having their shit together. I'm mad at women being hypergamous. I'm mad at women being unloyal. And if those guys are unloyal, and if she truly, genuinely has bad luck, because that does and can happen, then she should stop chasing those type of men. Okay? There's an in-between guy, right? You don't have to go all the way bad boy, and you don't have to go all the way beta. There's an in-between guy. The nice guy, the dreaded nice guy, the guy who's just so regular, so normal. He's not a cuck, he's not a pussy, he's not a white knight, lefty, weirdo, male feminist, beta male, right? Fedora tipping beta male, right? And he's not the bad boy either. He's not all the way bad boy. He is not the tattooed out, gym bro. He's not the Jersey Shore steroid user guy. He's just the regular dude. They hate that. Women hate the regular dude because there's nothing edgy about him. He's not too nice, and he's not too mean. He's just normal. They hate normal. Believe me, they hate normal. It's the worst thing. A normal guy is kryptonite to women. Either he has to be submissive, like a beta cuck, or he needs to be dominant, like a bad boy alpha. Women always go for extremes. Now, like I said, there are nice girls out there. That does happen. That does happen. And they get married up quick, and they have kids, and you don't ever hear from them. Because they're just normal, regular ass girls who become women, who have kids, who love their husband. Of course, nowadays that gets distorted. You got swingers, you got polyamory, you got women who are married being porn stars. It's messed up damage, man. The world is damaged and messed up. But it does happen. But this is why the wall is kryptonite to women. This is why the wall is hated. They hate it worse than poison. Because they know because they know their fun's over when the wall hits. They lose their value on the sexual market for the most part. They gotta settle down because they know that their currency, sex, is dwindled, and they can't get, if they cheat on the regular guy or whoever they get, the beta cuck, the guy, the beta provider, right? If they cheat on that guy, they might not get another one. They might not find another one. It's going to be difficult to find another one. That's why they hate the wall worse than poison. So if you're ever talking about the wall online and a girl starts arguing with you, there's a reason for that. There's a reason, because they know it's coming and they know it's true. And they hate it. But they can't escape it. And that's the beauty of it. It's like, all right, you had your fun, you played around, you know, and what you thought it was going to last forever? No. Men can have sex into our 70s. Men will be attractive because women are attracted to money. And by the time we hit 30, and 40, we have our money together. Therefore, we can always date younger women. We can always date 20 to 25. Because they're looking for a daddy, and they're looking for that money, and they're looking for a guy to take them out and show them a good time financially. And they'll give sex for that. It's prostitution, but it is what it is. So the woman who, you know, she hits 30, she hits 35, she knows she can't compete. She knows she can't compete with the 20-year-olds. She knows she can't compete with the 25-year-olds. And she hates it. Why? Because she's got a guilty conscience. The quality woman who fell in love, who had kids, who was faithful and loyal to her decent husband, she doesn't care about the wall because she has love. She knows her husband loves her. She has kids. She knows she doesn't have to perform. She doesn't have to do that because she's not looking for money. She's not looking to exchange sexuality for money. This is why women hate the wall, because they know. They know that it's their currency. Sex is their currency. Oh no, he can just trade me in. They're afraid of it. I'm telling you, it's like a crucifix to a vampire. It's like light to a vampire. It's like daylight to a vampire. They hate it. Oh no, I'm going to hit the wall. My guy could trade me in. And it's a big fear. It's a big fear. Anyway, I think that about does it. Appreciate you listening. It's been Jay Lee with Northwest Podcast. Peace.